Okay, Angelina Jordan, excuse me, rehearsal for Back to Black, behind the scene. This is from Angelina Jordan Fan Club Mosarz and Grandma Mary's type channel, so let's watch. I have not seen this, and we are going to watch it right now. Mic, I think. Looks like a mic. Okay, so let's
Don't let toxins build up in your body. Try this new Smart Patch instead. It draws out built-up chemicals in the most bizarre...
Yeah, I'll bet. I just love technology. Uh, yeah, well, if it wasn't for technology, I wouldn't be doing any of this, would I? So, this is the beginning. Couple of things. I can barely hear Angelina, and I'm sure you all are noticing that. I was trying to fix it, wasn't having much luck. Um, like none. And that's what this thing over here called a mixer. I don't. I think it's called this. What it is? Yeah, audio stream sound mixer. That's probably not even meant to do that all entirely, but I, of course, don't know how to work it very well. But what we will do is when I do the editing, I have a equalizer over there that may help. I don't know that it will. So let's assume that it doesn't help, and this is what we got. We could still hear Angelina a little bit, at least I could, and I hope you guys could too. And it was enough, and we know the song, and we've seen the finished product with the when she's I don't when she's singing with the band, takes her shoes off and all that. Um, so that was, you know, as good as it gets, really. And so this is a rehearsal, and there is a comment down below from one of the viewers saying that, you know, some people are commenting about the band overriding her song. Yeah, they are, obviously. And the commenters or the person commenting said that it's a rehearsal and they'll mix down the band lower so that you can hear Angelina, which is what basically happened in the final. Excuse me, happened in the final version when we saw the finished product. So this is a rehearsal. So the way I look at it is this: I'm trying to put together. I'm trying to find lesser known seen videos, lesser known videos. This one has not even 9,000 views since 2019. So it's I would call that a pretty lesser known video, and it's a shame because to me every one of these gems that we can find just adds to Angelina's story. And sometimes when you have a story, there's good things, there's bad things, and there's all in between. And it's still part of the story. If you selectively pick out things and don't have them in the story, as far as I'm concerned, you're not telling the whole story. You're telling a selective part of the story. Angelina is great. She's the best singer as far as I'm concerned, in my lifetime. She's the best singer I've ever heard. And not only is she a great singer, but she's a great person. Those two things together, I'll call them rare and uncommon, but I don't know that we've ever seen such a combination and so out in our view here, okay? And all these little videos added up show us all that. Angelina's there. Another viewer down below here, I just quickly scanned them. I didn't read them all. Said something to the effect of they're very impressed with how Angelina is able to, there's lights going on, guys moving around, guys moving lights, cameras all over the place, people over here, people over there. The band's got to be loud for her because this is like live from back here. So, she's got to be feeling drowned out. And with all this stuff, look at the camera. 1 and 2, at least 2, plus this one back here, just shooting from back here, which is probably Grandma Mary. So you got at least 3 cameras on her. And Angelina, if you've ever noticed her in any performance and anything she does, she's very aware of her entire surroundings. She's always looking, her eyes are always looking around. It's kind of like when you're driving a car, you're supposed to look all over the place, almost everywhere except for right in front of you, right? The same thing with Angelina. She's looking around. She's very acutely aware of everything is. If you've ever seen some of her performances, I know the one in Feeling Good, I can't remember which one it was. It was an indoor one when she was 10 years old. I mean, the camera was going all the way around her, and it comes around the other side. She kind of looks at it and gives it a little smile. She's aware that the camera's coming. She gives it a little something, a little pop, and the camera goes off. And she continues on what she's doing. She's aware of all this stuff at this age and younger, and it's amazing. It really is amazing, and I mean it's enough to just stand there and sing. I think, especially look at all the people here, and the lights are all on her. All the attention's on her, and she just has the ability to focus on all that stuff and try to put out the best product, which is the song. Sounds a little dry product, right? That she can do. And that's what her interest is in trying to sing really good and try to reach people with her song. So anyway, I'll quit rambling on. So this, I went on a big ramble there. I'll put a timestamp on there so you guys can go right to the song if you want to. But yeah, I think it's worth pointing that out because I just listened to a fair amount of it, and it's all like this. So this is what you're going to get. I'm going to watch the whole thing. I don't care if it gets worse even. Doesn't matter to me. It's part of the Angelina story. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to hopefully familiarize myself with it a little bit. So let's go ahead and watch. Looks like Uncle Mike. Yeah, I think Mike, all right. Yeah, sure, this one. let's stop right there. This is about the only shot we have here, so I guess it's not any one shot better than the other. And that's fine, because this is a behind-the-scenes rehearsal. As I said at the beginning, there's, I think some people's expectations are that every song is going to be perfect studio quality. It's not, especially these kind. And that's why I love these kind, to be honest with you. They are raw, and this is it. This is what you get. And whoever's taping this back here is taping probably on a cell phone. And, they're a little bit of a distance away from Angelina. Now, it doesn't appear, when you watch the video, it doesn't appear that anybody's all alarmed that you can't hear Angelina. Nobody. So the sound mixing thing must be pretty accurate, that's what they could. Now, do we hear this on all the behind-the-scenes ones? No. This is the first time I've seen a video like this, where you can barely hear Angelina. First time. Of all the videos I've done and watched. So, it happens, but I'm not upset by it, because it's all part of the story. It's all part of Angelina's story. It's another piece to add. And, because I haven't seen this before. Now, I've seen the Back to Black video where she sings with the orchestra. That's just another masterpiece from Angelina Jordan. The song doesn't give her the ability to go highs and lows, but I don't know, it's maybe harder to stay in the middle like that. I don't know. From being a singer, sometimes you want to cut loose, But she also rewrote the lyrics. I think everybody knows that. The lyrics were very adult, Amy Winehouse, and Angelina rewrote them to make them more more suitable for children to sing and to talk about. So she's reading the lyrics, trying to pay attention to all her part and everything else that's going on, and she stays there in the pocket, from what we can hear the whole time, and I really am impressed by that. I'm impressed by reading the lyrics, even though she wrote them. I mean, I just can't. For me to look at something like that and then stay on track, almost impossible for me. And maybe it's just me. It's hard. And if you look away for a while, then look back, finding your spot, good luck. It's never been a strong point of mine, I guess. So I think I told you the story. I've given some talks and speeches and stuff. I don't like to use any kind of cards or notes. They just don't work for me, because I fumble them and don't jumble them, and I spend more time monkeying with them than I do talking. Now, you know me, I like to talk, but sometimes it's, to have your thoughts in a coherent stream, sometimes it's a little challenging. But let's end this video here. Thanks for watching. I'm going to get to the editing part and see if I can't clean it up just a little bit. Don't know if I can or don't know if I can't. Well, we'll find out in a little bit. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.